I write my poems on cafe napkins, sipping juice while the waves are clapping. Here is I'm back with a half-drunk smile. Says, girl, your words could run this style. We toast with pineapples filled with rum, dancing streets to a steel pen drum. Every line I write, he reads like wine. Says, damn, your mind's a real good time. I'm not just hips and golden skin, I'm fire wrapped in island wind. I rhyme in salt, I speak in breeze, and I love with calm that no one sees. He brings me books, I bring the sass. He reads Neruda, I shake my ass. But somehow it just feels right. We kiss by day, make art by night. You can keep your city lights, I'm building verse by tiki light. So pineapples and poetry, that's all I really need. Sweet lips and open sky, a heart that's soft and a soul that's high. We laugh, we love, we scribble free under stars and mango trees. Pineapples and poetry, that's paradise to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 2, 4, We host salons on bamboo decks, reading lines and cashing checks. My girls pull up in linen robes, we speak in truths and island codes. We're not here to be impressed, we wear joy like Sunday dress. We sip slow, right bold, we let the island gods unfold. We pen stories in the sand, write odes to things we understand. We love loud, we don't chase fame, we just play the coconut game. So if you find me with ink-stained hands, laughing loud and making plans, just know I found my sacred way, and I ain't leaving, not today. You can keep your city lights, I'm building verse by tiki light. So pineapples and poetry, my kind of luxury. Not a mansion, not a crown, just people who won't let me down. Sunset lines and verses sung, freedom tasted on my tongue. Pineapples and poetry, that's where I'll always be. 3, 2, 3, 4, dance to it. Pineapples and poetry. Pineapples and poetry. There's coffee in a cracked old mug, and salt still clinging to my rug. The breeze just hums a lazy tune, while palm trees sway to late monsoon. No phone, no shoes, no plan today, just drift with thoughts that float my way. You're here but saying nothing loud, and that's the kind of peace allowed. We don't rush, we don't rewind, we just slow dance time. It's Sunday somewhere in my soul, a place where I can just let go. You touch my hand, I lose the race, to want for more than this small space. We never need a reason why, we're just a breeze beneath the sky. And even if we're far from there, it's Sunday somewhere, and I'm aware. waves, not heavy words. Let silences replace the blur. Your head on my breath in tune with everything outside this room. No morning rush, no evening stress. Just one long kiss, one soft caress. If this is sin, then let it stay. It's heaven written every day. You pull me in, no need to speak. Your rhythm makes the chaos weak. It's Sunday somewhere in my mind, a quiet we were meant to find. You lean on me, the world fades out. We're tangled in a dream devout. No borderlines or ticking clocks, just hearts that beat like ocean knocks. Even when it rains out there, it's Sunday somewhere, and we're rare. So don't ask where or what comes next. We're living now, not chasing checks. This love is built like hammock strings. It holds us through the simplest things. It's Sunday somewhere in our bones, where everything we need is known. You pour me peace, I drink it deep, and drift into a wordless sleep. I don't need maps or plans to make when I've got you a breath to break. It's Sunday somewhere soft and fair, and love like our worst lives only there. We built a fire to drift with dreams on a beach where no one else had been. No lights, no rules, no city rush, just laughter echoing under stardust. We named that curve our secret space, where time slowed down and hearts found grace. This island of us, no borders, no fuss. We carved out our names in the breeze, dancing barefoot with ease. Even if we all drift apart, you'll always live in my heart, in the island of us. Shared our stories like bottles of rum. Didn't need much, just who we'd become. Sunburned shoulders, tangled hair. You only find friendships like that out there. I still hear your voice in the waves, a memory the tide never takes away. This island of us, no borders, no fuss. We carved out our names in the breeze, dancing barefoot with ease. Even if we all drift apart, you'll always live in my heart, in the island of us. This island of us, forever enough. We built it out of salt and trust. I walk like water, I bend not break. Carry deep truths that no one can fake. You ask how I smile through thunder and squall. I've danced through waves that tried to drown it all. I've loved with the tide, let go with the breeze. I've whispered my name to the roots of palm trees. I'm more than a girl with sand on her skin. I'm the echo of oceans that pull from within. If you ever feel lost, cast your doubts wide. Let the current pull you, don't try to hide. There's strength in surrender, I learned that young. The sea doesn't break you, it makes you become. I'm never the sea, I rise and I roam. Salt water soul, this life is my home. No anchor, no fear, just tied in my bones. Born of the sea, I'm never alone. I kiss the past with a smirk and flame. Burn the maps that spell my name. Didn't need a rescue boat, I taught myself how to float. They said she's lost, I said watch me shine. Found peace where the wild things climb. Tie my scars to a pirate flag. Raised it high and never look back. I wear freedom like sun on skin. Turned every break into a win. You can find me where fire meets sea. With a smile made of clarity. No makeup, truth, no glass to break. I build joy out of my own ache. This beach is mine, this soul reclaimed. And babe, I light up every flame. I glow in the wreckage, turn broken to gold. Every wave that hit me only made me bold. I dance on the ashes with salt in my crown. I glow in the wreckage, never backing down. I kiss the past with a smirk and flame. Burn the maps that spell my name. Didn't need a rescue boat, I taught myself how to float. They said she lost, I said watch me shine. Found peace where the wild things climb. Tie my scars to a pirate flag. Raised it high and never look back. I wear freedom like sun on skin. Turned every break into a win. You can find me where fire meets sea. With a smile made of clarity. No makeup, truth, no glass to break. I build joy out of my own ache. This beach is mine, this soul reclaimed. And babe, I light up every flame. I glow in the wreckage, turn broken to gold. Every wave that hit me only made me bold. I dance on the ashes with salt in my crown. I glow in the wreckage, never backing down. found a raft of driftwood dreams, built it strong with beachside beams. No GPS, just stars above. That's how we floated into love. Paddled through laughter, slept in the shade. Told the sea our hearts were unafraid. You sang me songs with broken rhyme, and somehow they healed me every time. You poured round my poured soul. Together we made something whole. Tied our hearts with fishing line, held each other through waves and time. Now even when you're far from view, the tide still carries parts of you. The sea remembers everything, and I drift in dreams where seagulls sing. Driftwood dreams, holding tight, sailing through the softest light, built on love and salty beams. We were more than we ever seen. Driftwood dreams, you and me, forever carved into the sea. Driftwood dreams, holding tight, sailing through the softest light, built on love and salty beams. We were more than we ever seen. Driftwood dreams, you and me, forever carved into the sea. You've been chasing planes and screams, running from noise and city dreams. But baby, I got all you need. Salt in my kiss and mango trees. I don't wear heels, I don't play games, but I can drive you wild just the same. You bring the heat, I'll bring the breeze. Let's make paradise feel like ease. I'll be the hammock you fall into, the ocean you confess things to. You've had your highs, you hit your lows. Now let me show you where peace grows. I won't ask you to settle down, just drop the weight and let it drown. You don't need maps to find your way, just follow the rhythm and hear me say, let me be your island, your escape from where you've been. Let me be your silence when the world won't let you in. No fences here, no rules to fear, just coconuts and truth so clear. Let me be your island, stay a while. Let me be your reason to smile. We'll dive deep where the sea is calm, and I'll write your name in ocean songs. You give me one night, I'll give you fire that you'll carry through all your miles. I'm not the storm, but I'll stir your core. You'll miss me more than you did before. So if you need a place to breathe, just come to where the palm trees weep. No need to ask, just feel the breeze, and know I'm waiting where hearts find ease. Let me be your island, your escape from where you've been. Let me be your silence when the world won't let you in. No fences here, no rules to fear, just coconuts and truth so clear. Let me be your island, stay a while. Let me be your reason to smile. I woke to the whisper of palm tree songs, ocean breeze telling me where I belong. Salt on my lips got painted in gold. This island holds the stories I never told. My toes in the sand, I'm dancing alone, but I feel rhythm deep in my bones. You found me here where time fades away, in a hammock of dreams at the break of day. I used to run, used to hide. Now I float where the tide decides. You brought peace where there was fire, and a little love I can't retire. You're the waves in my heart, the sun in my soul. You're the calm in the storm when I'm losing control. I was adrift, but now I found my part. You're the island inside me, the waves in my heart. Late nights by the beach, bar light. You held my hand, we laughed all night, scuba diving into dreams so deep. Every kiss we swore to keep. Your voice is reggae, my soul is flame, but together we're the same. With your arms round my waist, the world feels small, and I don't need much, just you, that's all. Caribbean nights, your breath on my skin. We got no plans, we just dive in. A sailboat of stories, a compass of stars. Forever is ours, wherever we are. You're the waves in my heart, the sun in my soul. You're the calm in the storm when I'm losing control. I was adrift, but now I found my part. You're the island inside me, the waves in my heart. So when the world feels far apart, I close my eyes and there you are. You're the waves in my heart. Hey, I lost my life for a little while, burying my fire behind a smile. But the ocean don't lie, it pulled me in, taught me how to begin again. Got a drink from a beachside bar, dance alone like a shooting star. He said you shine like you never felt. I laughed, I've got stories I'll never tell. Now I wear joy like coconut oil, warm and wild. I won't spoil, I move like waves, bold and free. Golden again, just watch me be. Took the heartbreak, made it art, painted sunsets across my heart. So if you see me glowing now, it's cause I rose without a vow. Golden again, don't need to pretend. Built from the pieces I used to defend. Sunset skin, soul untamed, glowing like I never felt shame. Golden again, baby I shine. This time the light is fully mine. Golden again, golden again. watch me be. Took the heartbreak, made it hard, painted sunsets across my heart. So if you see me glowing now, it's cause I rose without a vow. Golden again, don't need to pretend. Built from the pieces I used to defend. Sunset skin, soul untamed, glowing like I never felt shame. Golden again, and baby I shine. This time the light is fully mine. Golden again, golden again, golden again. Don't need to pretend. Built from the pieces I used to defend. Sunset skin, soul untamed, glowing like I never felt shame. Golden again, and baby I shine. This time the light is fully mine. Golden again, don't need to pretend. Built from the pieces I used to defend. Sunset skin, soul untamed, glowing like I never felt shame. Golden again, and baby I shine. This time the light is fully mine. Golden again, golden again, golden again, golden again, golden again. I don't chase storms that come to me. Whispers in the palms, wild and free. I was never made for quiet ground. I live where the roaring winds are found. I don't wear shoes unless I must. Skin kissed by salt, soul bathed in trust. I've slept in hammocks through the squalls, sailed through fear, I faced it all. I've loved men who tried to tame my fire, my dance, my barefoot name, but I don't fold into their maps. I ride the breeze and don't look back. They asked what makes you stay so light. I said it's letting go each night with stars above and tide below. I keep what moves, release what slows. I've got stories in my freckles and songs stuck in my skin. I've kissed danger on the lips and let true love begin. I got wind in my veins, ocean in my step. Freedom's not a place, it's how you dare. I don't ask for signs, I read the sky, and when it shifts, I don't ask why. I've got wind in my veins, and I'll never be contained. And I'll never be contained. My friends know why I don't stay long, just enough to write a song. Then it's sunrise on a different shore. My spirit always asks for more. I've danced with women strong as tide, shared secrets we no longer hide. We toast to love, we laugh at fate. We meet the night with open gates. I'll settle when I'm old and slow. If the sea lets go, but she won't, I know. She raised me fierce, she raised me kind. I am her child, untethered, undefined. I got wind in my veins, no lock, no chain, just me and the thunder singing in the rain. I carry no guilt, I leave no stain. I just flow like waves and break to remain. And I was never meant to remain. Didn't say much, didn't need to. I felt your rhythm before I knew you. Your laugh danced on my collarbone, like every sound I missed alone. And when you touched me, soft and slow, the whole damn island seemed to glow. You didn't try to change my desire. If paradise is just a choice, then I'm the echo in its voice. Salt on my skin, so wide open, tied to nothing but fully golden. Every breath a brand new wind. Catch me glowing with salt on my skin. Salt on my skin, so wide open, tied to nothing but fully golden. Every breath a brand new wind. Catch me glowing with salt on my skin. Flip-flops tossed, I'm dancing barefoot, living proof that less is good. My ten's a shade called never home. I roam where the wild ones roam. He smiles and pours another round, says I'm the best thing he's ever found. I wink, sip slow and laugh out loud. Island life, we live it proud. My playlist packed with feel-good fire. My vibe's a mix of truth and desire. If paradise is just a choice, then I'm the echo in its voice. Salt on my skin, so wide open, tied to nothing but fully golden. Every breath a brand new wind. Catch me glowing with salt on my skin. Salt on my skin, so wide open, tied to nothing but fully golden. Every breath a brand new wind. Catch me glowing with salt on my skin. La ya la ya ya, 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 la ya la ya ya. We met when the tide was slipping low. Sunset, gas and that liquid gold. You had that look, no words required. Just beach heat and unspoken fire. You dance like waves, I follow close. Two wild hearts and sandy toes. We didn't plan it, didn't try. It was a low tide, but I got higher. The moon came out, you kissed my cheek. Said some things, girl, we don't need to speak. And I believed it, let it flow. Some moments don't need to know. Now every time I feel the breeze, I hear your laugh inside the leaves. And even if the tide rolls wide, you left your rhythm in my stride. Da 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 da. Low tide high. You got me floating without trying. You came and crashed right into me. Left a mark like the open sea. Low tide high. You're still the reason I smile at the sky. You got me trashed right into me. Left a mark like the open sea. Left a mark like the open sea. Low tide high. You got me floating without trying. You came and crashed right into me. Left a mark like the open sea. Low tide high. You're still the reason I smile at the sky. You came and crashed right into me. Left a mark like the open sea. Low tide high. Tide high. Left a mark like the open sea. You said I was a firefly, too bright to keep, too quick to try. But you still chased me through the night with open hands and half a fight. You built a jar from words and charm. Thought you could hold my heat and spark. But freedom isn't something caged, it flickers more when it's enraged. You watch me glow. told me I was too much rain, too soft to stand, too wild to tame. So I quieted my laugh, dimmed my light, wore someone else's skin at night. But one day by the harbor rail, I let my guard down, set my sail, planted my fears in wooden cracks, and swore I'd never hold me back. Now every plank remembers me, a girl who bloomed beside the sea. I'm a wildflower on the dock, grow where they said I'd rot. Salt in my roots, wind in my veins, petals open in sun and rain. I don't need permission to rise, I paint my name across the sky. Soft but I'm unshakably strong. I was breaking, now I belong. Now I belong. The boats come in, the tides go out, but I don't bend beneath their doubt. I've loved men who tried to pull the color from my heart so full, but the sea kept me, made me bold, taught me truth in water cold. I'm not their myth, I'm not their flame, I'm something wilder without shame. So I grow in places they forget, proof that storms don't mean regret. I'm a wildflower on the dock, blooming in the silent shock of those who swore I'd fade away. But I find light in every day, cracked and rooted I still climb, flawed and rated in my prime. A rebel, pedal windward gone, I was breaking, now I'm strong. Now I'm strong. I don't need a garden gate or someone else to call me great. My beauty's in the way I last, through salt and tears and shattered past. I'm a wildflower on the dock, my own sunrise, my own clock. Let the world keep missing signs while I trace poems and ocean lines. This is my place, my soul's reprieve. I stay, I sway, I never leave. Not for them, not for fear. I bloom because I made it here. I made it here. We lit paper lanterns, let them drift away, floating like dreams we forgot to say. You took my hand, no need for a word. The fire between us was loud and heard. The water shimmered like a mirror of hope, each flame a wish we tried to let go. I at this moment. It's why I'm here. No phones, no noise, just you and the tide, telling the truth with nothing to hide. You trace circles on my skin, and I let the ocean pull you in. We watch them float past the moon's soft gleam. Our faces lit by everything in between. Lanterns on the water, floating like the days grow softer. Every glow a little scar, but baby, look how far we are. In the silence, hearts grow stronger. Lanterns on the water last even salt in my hair, compass in hand, chasing the stars, not some master plan. Waves sing stories only dreamers know, and I've learned to follow where trade winds blow. Every island whispers truth to me. Let go of fear, just let it be. High tides, higher dreams. I sail where the sunrise gleams. No maps, just the beat of my heart, tearing old chains apart. Heights, higher dreams. Nothing's ever out of reach. Scuba lights and coral haze, fire on the beach in the late night blaze. We laugh, we dance, we dream moonlight, writing new legends every night. With my tribe in this wide open sea, this pirate life sets the wild in me free. High tides, higher dreams. I sail where the sunrise gleams. No maps, just the beat of my heart, tearing old chains apart. High tides, higher dreams. Freedom's not just what it seems. So if you see my sail in the Caribbean breeze, just know I found what most never believe. so loud it echoes the sky. My kind of heaven, no need to ask why. Took the long road, let go of more. Now I wake up by the ocean's door. Got no map, just waves and glow. This heart finally learned to flow. This is what I came for. Dancing on the deck till my feet sore. Holding the sun like it's mine. Living this life one perfect tide at a time. No clocks, no noise, no war. Just the beat, the breeze, and so much more. Yeah, this is what I came for. This is what I came for. My people are golden, my circle is tight. We build bonfires, we light up the night. He looks at me like I'm made of starlight, and I believe it, yeah, it feels right. Took years to break away, but now I'm free in every way. Not rich in gold, but rich in soul, and that's the only kind I know. This is what I came for. Sunset melting on the shore, with my love, my crew, my core. Living this life wide open, more and more. No clocks, no rules, no war. Just the beat, the breeze, and so much more. Yeah, this is what I came for. This is what I came for. La 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 la. This is what I came for. Dancing on the deck till my feet sore. Holding the sun like it's mine. Living this life one perfect tide at a time. No clocks, no noise, no war. Just the beat, the breeze, and so much more. Yeah, this is what I came for. This is what I came for. This is what I came for. Sunset melting on the shore, with my love, my crew, my core. Living this life wide open, man. With more, no clocks, no walls, no floor. Just sky and sea and open doors. Yeah, this is what I came for. This is what I came for. La 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 They say I'm fire with salt in my veins. Part siren song, part hurricane. I don't play sweet, I play for keeps. With cannonballs hidden beneath my sheets. I laugh too loud, dance too free. A mapless captain lost at sea. But my heart's made of coral and flame. Wild but tender, never the same. I'm not your pearl in a glassy shell. I'm the storm you ride, the wishing well. Coral hearts and cannonballs. I love hard, I take the falls. No safe harbor, no set tide. Just ride this madness by my side. Coral hearts and between. If you love me, raise your flag. We'll take this world and never drag. Coral hearts and cannonballs, let the sea ride our brawls. Through thunder, tears, and waterfall, we'll rise, we'll fight, we'll risk it all. Coral hearts and cannonballs, I'll be a wild, your sirens call. So hoist the sail, don't be tame. This love was never meant for play. You carve your name in mango bark, where only hummingbirds could spark a secret code in island script that only morning breeze could lift. I climbed that tree in my bare feet, past summer sweat and salty heat, and there I found your final line. Don't look for love, it grows with time. And I still pass that tree some days to hear what the branches wanna say. Messages in mango trees, whispers caught in ocean breeze. Every fruit a memory of what we were and tried to be. We never lasted yet somehow. You still live in that tree's boughs, and laughter, shade, and citrus skin. I taste the past again and again. The roots grew deep like what we had, but storms still came and tore the path. I moved away, you stayed behind, but your words haunt like island time. I kissed someone under that leaf and felt both joy and quiet grief. 'Cause even in a stranger's touch, the mango tree remembers much. Some things don't rot, they age like gold. Your truth was right before I was old. Messages in mango trees, swinging in eternal ease. Your voice returns in every bloom, like sweet perfume inside monsoon. I tried to cut the branches slow, but some things you can't outgrow. They sprout again, wild and free. These tangled thoughts you planted in me. So I sit beneath the canopy, reading ghosts and symmetry. A love that never found the shore still drops its fruit forevermore. Messages in mango trees, etched in time and island breeze. I don't reply, I just receive the lessons you left in every leaf. I don't need closure, not from you, when every harvest feels brand new. Some hearts we set our course with an open mind. Moon on the mainsail, stars in our cup. Tides whisper, don't ever give this up. No Wi-Fi, no worries, no plan. Just you, me, and the hush of the land. Midnight sail, no destination, just the wind and our own vibration. We sang to the sea, slow and true, and it sang right back. Just me and you. This boat ain't big, but it holds a sky. Midnight sail, just you and I. I wrap myself in your hoodie and breathe. Your hand on the wheel, so easy, so free. We didn't speak much, didn't need to. The ocean knew what we'd been through. You said, this is what real love feels like. And I swear the stars blink twice. Midnight sail, floating dreams, with nothing but the hush of the sea. If this is life, then let it be a midnight sail, endless sail. We don't wear heels, we don't do clocks. We build our days with driftwood talks. Our hair's a mess, our tans are wild, but every girl here is a golden child. We trade songs like passing waves, tell secrets that the ocean saves. We fall in love for one night only, then toast to being free and holy. He brought me flowers made of sand, said you're the queen of this beach land. I laughed and poured him lemonade, told him this crown don't need to fade. He strummed the tune on a broken string, and we all danced like fireflies in spring. No filters here, no pretense game. We shine in truth, not just in fame. We love loud, laugh deep, move fast. We live so big, we leave the past. Barefoot hearts, wild and glowing. No maps, no breaks, just flowing. We kiss like tides, we rise like sun. Live like every day's the only one. With sandy feet and sky so wide, we love with nothing left to hide. Barefoot hearts, that's who we are, dancing free beneath the stars. time would heal what it forgot. You were the storm I never planned, but I wrote you with my own hand. Salted letters sent to sea, pages soaked in memory. The ink may fade, the bottles roam, but every word still feels like home. I never needed you to write, just hope the waves would make it right. And if you find one washed ashore, know I loved you, maybe more. You never asked why I went mute, why I left my sandals and my flute. But silence isn't always cold, sometimes it's stories we can't hold. I danced alone through months of nights, wrote your name in firelight, then tossed it out with trembling grace, afraid to see your ghosted face. The sea became my open page, where grief could bloom instead of rage. Salted letters gone with tide, messages I never could confide. They carry parts of who I was, a girl she paints me whole. With every shade she offers, she stitches back my soul. So when the night is heavy and I forget my work, I look up at the canvas where the sunset wrote my birth. Used to think I needed lights, a place to call yours, a place to call mine. But love don't work like dotted trails, it moves like wind in open sails. You came to me with no clear plan, no compass, just your outstretched hand. And in your eyes I saw the spark of someone built to brave the dark. We never needed where or when, just hearts that dare to try again. Mapless hearts still find their way through the fog and wild each day. We don't follow signs or stars, we just go where the good things are. You and me, we roll, not run. Our path is drawn by moon and sun. And even if we drift apart, we love with brave, mapless hearts. I lost myself in lovers past, who drew me borders, made me last. Only when I played it small, but I was born to break that wall. You kissed me in the pouring rain, no promises, no cage, no chain. And that's the moment I broke free, when I knew you'd still choose me. We sail with trust, not certainty, and that's the realest love to me. Mapless hearts still find their way, even when the skies turn gray. We don't trace a dotted line, we feel our way through space and time. If we let or if we roll, we carry each other like home. And even if this one departs, I'll thank you with my mapless heart. No legend, no X, no charted zone, just wild souls who walk alone, until we find a kindred flame who loves us without need to tame. Mapless hearts still find their way by the rhythm of the bay. We were never lost, just free, in all the ways love ought to be. You gave me light, not locked in stars. I wrote you pages full of ache, letters soaked in heartbreak's wake, folded corners, ink-stained hands, still hoping you might understand. You never came, never replied, but I still read them when I cried. And last night by the bonfire's light, I chose to let them take their flight. It's not revenge, it's not goodbye, it's just a way to cleanse the sky. I sent my message in a flame, watched it dance, not take the blame. Every word that didn't land turned to ash inside my hand. You won't read the things I wrote, but I don't need you to take note. I set it free, not out of shame, but strength, my message in a flame. The paper curled, the fire roared, like all the truths I once ignored. I used to dream you'd say it back, now I walk strong without that lack. You were my lesson, not my fate, a love I learned too late, but better burned than never known. And I've reclaimed what I once loaned. The fire's not just heat or smoke, it's every chain I chose to break. I sent my message in a flame, watched regret forget my name. I lit the past not out of spite, but for the dawn that comes from night. You'll never see the final line, but I no longer call it mine. It flickered once, then left no claim. A whispered message in a flame. I don't hate you, not at all. I'm just tired of being small. So I lit the match with peace and let the ghosts inside me see. I sent my message in a flame and never once looked back in shame. Love deserves a place to end, so healing has a place to mend. I didn't burn to watch it fall, I burned to rise above it all. Now I write in ash, not blame, and breathe my message from the flame. They threw me out like I was wrecked. Too much heart, too full of death. Said I was wild, hard to rein. Called my chaos a hurricane. But I watched her shore with flowers grown from all the pain I faced alone. And now I rise, a brighter sound, once cast away. Now I'm crowned. You thought I drowned in what you broke, but I found power in the smoke. Cast away and crowned, that's me. Turned my wounds into the sea, built a throne from what fell down. Wore my truth like royal gown. You left me drifting out of spite, but I came back glowing bright. Cast away, but look now, I am saltwater and crowned. I learned to flow through waking tides, to let the storm become my guide. like a crown. You'll hear my name in stories told of women who refused the mold, of queens who swam, not begged for boats, and stitched their hearts in stronger codes. Cast away and crowned, I stand with power written in the sand. I rescued, no, I self-redeemed, and now I sail with golden gleam. You try to sink what wouldn't drown, but I came back. Cast away and crowned, I wear the past like royalty. A fire forged from open sea. Say the sea is just a place, but I've seen it wear 1,000 faces. It's not just blue, it's every hue. It's love, it's loss, it's something true. I've cried into its salted skin. It held me tighter than next of kin. I screamed my doubts into the waves, and still it came, still it forgave. I met her first when I was small, on a beach where I'd outrun it all. I watched the tides erase my fear, make see of me. It's the one who sets me free. I was fine, I said I moved on. Smiled in the photo, sang our old songs. But the waves of truth beneath my breath, every tide knew what I left. I told my friends I didn't care. Broken silence everywhere. The ocean saw me hesitate each time I claimed I'd close that gate. She's seen me whisper to the wind and beg for something to begin. The ocean knows I lied when I said I let you go. She watched me drown in pride and fake a peace I didn't know. The moon pulled back the veil as I walked this beach alone. The ocean knows I lied and she keeps crashing just to show. I built a bonfire from the past. Said this is it, I'm free at last. But even as the embers rose, I felt your name in undertones. I screamed at stars, I kissed the tide, but none of it made me less tied to memories that tasted sweet, even when they made me bleed. And every ripple told the truth, that letting go don't mean I'm soon. The ocean knows I lied. Each sunset caught me staring back. She heard me when I cried behind the mask, behind the act. I said I'd healed and moved ahead, but truth is something left unsaid. The ocean knows I lied and she just keeps me honest, yeah. The sea don't judge, she just reflects the things we hide, the lives we wreck. And when I walk this shore again, I see myself through water's lens. The ocean knows I lied, and somehow still she stays. She carries what I can't confide in waves that break in breaking days. I don't pretend with her no more. She holds the grief I can't ignore. And as I stand with open eyes, she knows the truth behind goodbye. She answered with a swell so wide that soaked my thoughts and cleared my pride. I thought I knew what love should be until he drifted in like poetry. No big show, no need to shine, just steady like the pool of brine. He saw the cracks and didn't flinch, held my storm without a wince. Didn't try to fix the flame, just whispered, burn, I'll know your name. We watched the sunset in a pause, when no one talked, no one caused. A silence heavy but not cold, the kind you feel when truths unfold. The ocean told me, look and see. Real things don't shout, they just let it be. Oceans don't lie, they speak in waves and crashing sighs. They mirror what you try to hide, then wash it clean with rising tides. I saw the truth in his still eyes and knew like sea he wouldn't lie. Oceans don't lie, neither did he, and that's how I knew he loved me. We talked in rhythms, not in scripts. Shared rum, shared fear, shared fingertips. He didn't need to promise long, he just stayed, and that made me strong. Some people shout and disappear, he stayed quiet and drew me near. He taught me that a grounded love feels like the sky just wrapped you up. Now every time I hear the tide, I feel his hands, I feel his pride. He left with no goodbye, no sound, but in my heart he still surrounds. The sea took him, or so they say, but I believe he rode away to where the stars reflect like glass, and love like his will always last. Oceans don't lie, they don't pretend or say goodbye. They just hold what we let go and bring it back through undertow. He didn't stay, but he didn't run. He loved me like the setting sun. Oceans don't lie, and neither did he. I'll meet him where the water's free. I was once a tide that ran far from every touching hand. Didn't trust the pull, the pace, feared the stillness on my face. I was wind and current gone, never let myself belong. Then your voice was soft and kind, and you didn't try to draw the line. You waited like a low tide moon, didn't force my way, sail, no need to steer. Let the stars pull us clear. We don't hold, we don't confine. We just grow, we just align. You still don't ask too much from me, but I give more than I thought could be. Because your peace are wrapped in waves, and I'm the ship you chose to save. Now I dive without a doubt, and I know you'll never sell me out. You caught me in a tide of trust, in the stillness, not the rush. You saw through the wreck and rust and brought me back with honest touch. Tide of trust, that's what we became. No need for fire, no need for flame. You caught me in a tide of trust, in the stillness, not the rush. You saw through the wreck and rust and brought me back with honest touch. Tide of trust, that's what we became. No need for fire, no need for flame. I walked the shoreline just before the dawn. The sky's still blushing, the shadows nearly gone. Salt on my lips and yesterday behind. The sea, she sings the secrets I can't find. Oh, I've been running from myself for far too long, trying to be quiet in a world that's loud and wrong. But every crashing wave calls out my truth, pulling me back to where I lost my youth. And I feel it in my skin, in my breath, in my bones. The tide speaks in a rhythm I've always known. The tides know my name, they pull me home to the driftwood dreams where I used to roam. Every swell reminds me who I am, a wild heart not built to dam. The tides know my name, they never forget the love that scars the unspoken dead. And every time I sink they rise to lift me up toward open skies. Oh, I carve my wishes into grains of sand, watch them wash away like castles unmanned. But I kept returning, wave after wave. The ocean, my confessor, gentle and brave. Oh, no need for questions when the sea replies. just the same. The tides know my name, I feel it rise in every moon that stains the skies. They echo truths I used to tame, but now I wear them without shame. The tides know my name, and so do I. Beneath the sun and endless sky, this heart was born where wild meets free, where the ocean sings the soul of me. You held me through the hurricane, when even my name felt like a chain. Sail me through the storm, don't let go. Guide my soul through undertow. Even when I scream at sky and sea, stay the course, believe in me. Sail me through the storm, be my light, the beacon cutting through my night. When I forget what calm feels like, your love becomes my northern light. I've charted maps on broken trust and built lifeboats out of scattered dust. Told myself I didn't need a crew, but truth is I've always needed you. Not for rescue, not to save, but to remind me I'm still brave. When my sails tear from winds unknown, you stitch the pieces thread by tone, and I crash into your steady tide, safe in the pool of the love I deny. Sail me through the storm, steady hand, no need to speak, you understand. Even if we hit the rocks, you'll dance with me through thunder shocks. Sail me through the storm, hold tight, I'll find my way if you're inside. And if I drift too far to see, just send your love to carry me. Not every sailor needs to roam. Sometimes the bravest find their home, not inland, but in the gaze that anchors them on stormy days. Sail me through the storm, through the pain, through the fury and the flame. Let the winds test all we know. We'll I wore my skirts too short for them. I spoke my truth without pretend. They tried to tame my island blaze, but I was born to set the stage. They call me wild, too much to hold, but sugar cane don't grow in cold. I dance like thunder, soft and sharp, a lioness in pirate's garb. You don't define what makes me sweet. My roots run deep beneath your feet. This is my sugar cane rebellion, brown skin queen, full volume anthem. I bend but never break or beg. Got oceans rising in my legs. Don't need a crown to lead the tribe, just hips that move with soul and pride. If they can't take my voice or flame, they better learn to say my name. I flow with lightning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I flow with lightning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I flow with lightning, kiss the rain, play lover, fighter, priestess, pain. I know my worth in every beat, from sandy floors to city streets. You watch me twist, try to contain, but couldn't chain this sugar cane. Now I walk free, bold and loud, no shame stitched into any shroud. I'm not your lesson, not your guilt. I'm the power you'll never build. This is my sugar cane rebellion, bare said I was fired and feared the burn. You taught me rules I didn't learn. I bent to keep your ego soothed. Wore silence like a badge of truth. But even petals start to fight when they're denied the morning light. You called it love, I called it rope, and every thread was built to cope. Ropes and roses, pretty tight, beautiful but bound in night. You gave me praise with hidden cost. For every bloom, a piece I lost. I smiled through thorns, stayed in line, till I remembered I was mine. So now I bloom without your hold, and wrap your lies in marigold. You said I asked for way too much, but love was never meant to hush. I begged for room, you gave me walls. Drew circles round me just to stall. But darling, vines grow over stone, and I found power in alone. Now I don't twist for someone's pride. I root in truth and rise in stride. Your rope unraveled in my bloom, and I outgrew that stifled room. Ropes and roses, that was us. Perfume laced with quiet dust. You dressed your grip in sugar words, but sweetness hides the deepest hurts. I watered you while I dried out. Now I bloom strong, I bloom loud. You tied me down, but I forgave. Then bloomed so hard I cracked your cage. There's beauty in the pain I shed, in petals where you once misled. And now I dance in thorns I chose. No ropes, just roots and wilder roads. Ropes and roses, story done. Your hands are empty, I've begun. I rose through ash, through tangled doubt, and now I blossom from without. Your garden never fit my light. I needed space, not silent nights. So keep your ropes, keep your prose. I bloom in fire, not in those. You wanted to anchor me down, paint me soft in a small beach town. But I was a tide you couldn't bind, a hurricane soul with a gypsy mind. I gave you fire, gave you spark. You tried to trap it in the dark. You held the ropes, I kissed the breeze, and walked away without a please. Love ain't a harbor, it's a wave, and I ain't something you can say. Lovers don't anchor, they let go. They ride the tide, they let love flow. If you need chains to feel secure, then maybe this was never pure. Lovers don't cage or call it care. They build their freedom in the air. You tried to dock me in your fear, but I was never meant to stay. You said you loved my burning soul until it lit what you couldn't control. Wanted me wild but only near, like ocean winds you'd engineer. But I'm not something you can claim, not a postcard, not a name. I'm the sail and I'm the storm, not made for lukewarm or the norm. You said you love me as I am, then try to trade me for a plan. Lovers don't anchor, they believe that letting go helps love breathe. I wasn't made to be ashore, I'm the sea that begs for more. she fits your kind of thrill. But me, I need the open flame, not safety dressed in someone's name. Lovers don't anchor, they set free, and that's what you should have done with me. I wasn't broken, just untamed, a compass no one ever claimed. So here's the tides and distant calls to dancing in unstable halls. If love is true, it won't confine, it lets you fly like yours and mine. I used to wait for your reply, like love was something I had to buy. You strung me up on maybe's nights, while I kept feeding you green lights. But darling, I've rewired my line, cut the cord and claim what's mine. I'm not sure if I'm not your wind, I'm the storm you won't surf again. You play the game with half a spark, but I've outsailed your question mark. I sailed past maybe, caught my wind. No more half loves, I pretend you like me, waiting in your tide. But I've got ships too bold to hide. You thought I'd drift back to your shore, but babe, I'm crashing into more. You kept it vague, I made it clear. I sailed past maybe, now I'm here. I'm not your backup parachute, or island you forgot to loot. You thought your charm could tie me in, but I found joy in discipline. I met my worth in better stars, left all your maybes in the dark. And now you call, but I don't ache. Your breadcrumb trails a wave I break. No more circles, no more hints. I'm sailing truth, you're just a stint. I sailed past maybe, full of flair, with music tangled in my hair. I don't decode your mixed up signs, I'm busy drawing better lines. You offered almost, I want more. I'm not a footnote on your shore, so keep your doubts an old cliche. I'm charting love a better way. I don't hate you, don't regret, but I need winds that won't forget how big I love, how loud I shine, how fiercely I define the line. Hate you, don't regret, but I need winds that won't forget how big I love, how loud I shine, how fiercely I define the line. I sailed past maybe, watched it fade as sunsets kiss the mess we made. You were the wind I once believed, now I'm the tide that won't be grieved. I loved you once, but not today. I've got a stronger sail to sway, and when you watch my sails from far, just know I sailed past where you are. I sailed past maybe, caught my wind. No more half loves, I pretend you like me, waiting in your tide. But I've got ships too bold to hide. You thought I'd drift back to your shore, but babe, I'm crashing into more. You kept it vague, I made it clear. I sailed past maybe, now I'm here. The sun did blow, we built the flame. Drums in the sand, we played no games. Coconuts crack, the speakers loud. Stars above us, no clouds allowed. He grabbed my hand, I lost my shoes. The rhythm hit like breaking news. No time, no plans, no rules to chase, just laughter shining on every face. The moon climbed high, the tide crept in. truth, keeping hearts so warm. Keep the fire dancing, keep the moments romancing. Let the night unfold its spell, no need for stories we have to tell. Spin with the flame, barefoot and free. Tonight's the memory we'll always keep. Keep the fire dancing, wild and real. This kind of magic you can feel. We carved our names into driftwood hearts, made wishes before the sunrise starts. I whispered thanks to the wind so light for giving me this perfect night. Someone passed a bottle, we sipped slow. We all knew we'd someday go, but for now, under the stars so wide, we were alive and nothing to hide. These are the days that leave no regret, moments you never ever forget. Keep the fire dancing, let the music do the glancing. Don't stop the beat, don't let it go. Feel it deeper than we show. This rhythm heals, this rhythm frees. Keep it burning like the breeze. Keep the fire dancing endlessly. This kind of magic you can feel. Keep the fire dancing, keep the fire dancing. Hey, hey. The world got quiet under the sea, just you and the current next to me. We dove down where the colors bloom, where silence sings and shadows swoon. I didn't need words, I could feel your eyes, like sonar pulling me through the tides. After the dive, we dried off slow, laid on the deck with nowhere to go. Still dripping truth from every breath. You looked at me like nothing was left to prove, to hide, to outrun. drift with no real map. Let the wind decide where I collapse. Tossed my anchor into storms, hoped the chaos would feel warm. But none of it ever made me stay, just moved me further from the bay. Then you arrived like morning tide and found the part I tried to hide. You didn't ask for me to change, you just tied my wild to your range. Now I've got a starboard heart, leaning in but torn apart. Still learning how to love this way, half the sail and half the sway. You hold me firm without a chain, a soft command inside the rain. And I steer with all my art, guided by this starboard heart. I still flinch when waters rise, still test the compass in my eyes. But your voice is calm, a steady hum, a lighthouse even when I run. You know I'm not the anchor kind, but you built a harbor in your mind and offered me a place to land. Without a rope, without demand, you love me best when I resist and meet me with a gentle fist. Now I've got a starboard heart, half of steel and half of spark, torn between the need to roam and craving somewhere I call home. You don't tame me, you just trust, and in that space I learn I must give more than storms and drifting charts. You've steadied this starboard heart. I won't promise calm or ease, but I'll promise honesty. No clear skies every day, but I'll never sail away. Now I've got a starboard heart, charting seas with open art. You gave me room to feel the breeze and choose this love with salty knees. So even when I move alone, it's your rhythm in my bones, and every wave, no matter how far, leads back to where you are. Didn't stay long, but you stayed deep. Laid your thoughts next to me like secrets we keep. You laughed with your eyes, danced like flame, and I knew nothing would feel the same. We met at dusk on a quiet shore. Didn't need words, we both wanted more. Your hand was warm, your kiss was slow, and time began to let us go. You told me stories of places you've been, of losses you carried like waves on skin. I listened like prayer, like salt water soaking through all those years. You didn't promise, didn't swear, but your silence felt like deepest care. I wrapped myself in what you gave, even though I knew you couldn't stay. Some loves aren't meant to stay, but still they never wash away. You felt like forever, even if you weren't mine. You burned like sunrise across my every line. You felt like something I'd waited lifetimes to find. You felt like forever, even in borrowed time. We laid in hammocks counting stars, your touch still healing all my scars. I held you close and let you be, because real love never needs to plead. You whisper truths inside my shell, the kind you speak but never tell. And when you left it all, but the love that still stands tall. Now I sip coffee on that same deck, feeling the ghost of your soft neck. You're not here, but you're not gone. You're in the tide I drift upon. And though you're out chasing the blue, I carry every part of you like a tattoo made of breeze. You haunt me sweetly like the sea. Some loves are meant to stay, but still they never wash away. You felt like forever, even if we came undone. You were a chapter that read like the sun. Some love just lingers like a verse you hum. You felt like forever, even if you had to run. There's a corner of the dock we claim, carved our initials like kids with flame. A bottle of rum, a worn out song. You swore we'd never be that wrong. But love, it doesn't always ask. It pulls, it bends, it sheds its mask. You stayed, I left. We never broke, we just faded like drifting smoke. Still I come back to that same spot where I remember just me and the night, quietly drunk on moonshine and memory. The tide still hums our favorite beat, like waves confess beneath my feet. I close my eyes and see your smile, even if it's been a while. They said we burn too fast, too bright, that nothing born in heat takes flight. But we proved them wrong for a time, before we fractured without crime. No blame, no storm, no bitter scar, just love that stayed where we now are. Moonshine and memory dance on my skin, your laughter where the breeze has been. It's not regret, it's reverence real for how alive you used to make me feel. I won't rewrite what we became, but I'll always light that flame. When silence needs to comfort me, I sip moonshine and memory. So if you ever miss those nights, know I kept them burning bright, not as anchors, not to wait, just to honor what we'd made. Moonshine and memory, fading slow, but never fully letting go. You were a chapter, wild and free, still singing in the tides of me. And when I toast the stars above, it's not sadness, it's old love that drifts beside me tenderly, like moonshine and memory. You faded like the light at dusk. No bang, no break, just soft and hushed. But still your name hangs in the air, like whispers only night can bear. I don't cry like I used to do, but certain skies still pull me through. You're not a wound, you're not a scar, you're just a shadow in a star. And every sunset turns me still, like you're the ache I've learned to fill. The sky remember what I want, the words I choke, the ones you don't. She paints them out in streaks of red, all the things I never said. And when the moon begins to climb, It's not regret, it's something less, like love that just refused the test. And I moved on, but not untouched. Some loves don't leave, they just hush. You're not my ghost, you're just my truth. That not all hearts return to you. The sky remembers what we were, the laughter tangled in the blur. She holds the nights we lost our way in constellations shaped like stars. And though I've changed and you moved on, that sky still plays our oldest song. I try to forget but fail despite, 'cause the sky remembers every night. So let it rain, let the winds erase your name from every commonplace. But not the stars, not that one light. It's etched in sky, it feels too right. The sky remembers and she's kind. She never throws you in my mind. But now and then when clouds roll thin, she lets your outline drift back in. I don't chase it, I don't run. I smile and breathe and say we're done. But even when I win that fight, the sky remembers every night. We left the coast without a map. The sky our guide, the ocean our path. Lanterns glowed on the deck below, and all we had was time to grow. You leaned back on the sail so wide, said, "Isn't it wild? We don't need to hide." The moon replied with silver light and wrapped us both in endless night. You told me stories I'd never heard, of storms you weathered without a word. I listened like waves on the bow, softer with each truth you'd allow. I traced constellations on your skin, mapped where I'd been, where I begin. The stars blinked slow like they approved, as if they knew what we had moved. Somewhere between fear and flame, we learned how to love without shame. Somewhere between the stars, we found a place with no scars, no past too heavy, no dream too far. Somewhere between the stars, we learn to leave behind the scars. We built a bond without a name and burned it softly like a flame. If I drift again, don't be sad. I'll carry you in every the sails are high, the wind is kind. I'm leaving what I've left behind. No bitterness, no burning words, just echoes only I have heard. The sky is pink, the sea is wide, and for the first time I don't hide. My past is packed in weathered trunks, but my soul, it travels light, it jumps. I wave to who I used to be and whisper thanks across the sea. Goodbye, horizon, I'm letting go of everything I thought I'd know. The waves don't ask me who I was, they only care that now I trust. Goodbye to guilt, goodbye to fear. I found my voice and now I steer. No more anchors, just a breeze. This heart belongs to open seas. You loved me once, and that was real, but I mistook love for the deal. Thought I had to stay and fall to fit inside a story told, but life's too short to shrink or fake, to bury joy for comfort's sake. So I forgave and set me free from every cage I used to be. I don't need maps to find what's true, I just need faith and sky and you. Goodbye, horizon, time to sail. Even if the winds assail, I've got the stars, I've got the tide, and all I lost I kept inside. ocean's now my second heart, and every wave will write the part